end of the road for the killer, the final chapter in Ong'Ondo Were's assassination. Now, welcome back to Dr. Politica Kenya, the decoding power, dissecting Kenya. I'm your host, Peter Ogutu, your political analyst, here to unpack the forces shaping our nation. Today, we close the chapter on one of Kenya's shocking political assassinations. The murder of Kasipul MP Ong'Ondo Were has been trending for almost the last 2 weeks, and now the killer has been arrested. The hunt ends because this shooter has been on the run for 12 good days. 12 good days. And the prime suspect, Isaac Kuria, alias Kush, is believed to be the one who pulled the trigger, who actually did the dirty job. He was arrested in Isibania while attempting to flee to Tanzania. Just imagine. Detectives had been tracking his movement since they find the photo shooting on April 30th, piecing together his escape plan. Ever since this guy killed Ong'Ondo Were, detectives, they have been, following his trails, and actually they managed to reach him and arrest him yesterday. So the question is, people ask themselves, why did it take so long to arrest this murderer? Immediately after the murder, Kuria fled to Mihango, Embakasi, where police later recovered the murder weapon. The gun was recovered in Mihango. Now, he then took a border, a very border to Narok. Just imagine the border from Nairobi to Narok. He didn't want to be detected. He didn't want to use a vehicle. He used border, blending in before boarding a PSV to Hispania. Hispania, border ya Rongo, ya Migori na Tanzania. This man alishiko Hispania. Just imagine, he was almost escaping. If he would have crossed the border, I think you would have lost him. Yeah, you would have lost him. That's the reality. So this is the real killer now. This is the real killer. This is not alleged. This is the real killer. The way his movements have been trailed and the way he was captured by the CCTV camera. This is the person who actually ended the life of the MP. Now, authorities intercepted his communication with other suspects already in custody, leading them to his exact hiding place. When these other people were arrested, they actually took their phones and they were following up, and they realized that this guy, this people connected. That's how they managed to get the number and track his exact position, location. Um, Before he could close to Tanzania, detectives moved in and arrested him along with another, someone who was aiding him probably, Alipo's idea. And you see, suspected of aiding his escape. The other guy, I think, was the one who was hosting him in Narok, and of course, the other guy is the person who maybe helped him, cross over to Hispania. Then, why is the why did this guy Mankush kill Ong'Ondo? Why? Of course, he didn't have any personal vendetta against the MP. Yeah, he didn't have any grudge. But he's just someone who's hired. When you are an assassin, you're being told go kill this person. You don't ask any question. You just go and shoot because you've been paid. Yeah, the person who has the reason to kill the other person is the person who pays you. So and so now, what Kenyans knows that Philip Aroko is allegedly the planner. Allegedly the planner. Yeah, person who may be financed because Aroko and Kasipul Ong'Ondo Were were rivals, and I think at one point Aroko had told Ong'Ondo Were that I will deal with you, and this was a threat to his life. And now the DCI, the police, the government believes that Philip Aroko is the person who financed, the assassination. So the matter is still in court. And now, the assassination plot investigations reveal that the suspect allegedly received 850,000 as a down payment to carry out the assassination. 850,000 as a down payment. deposit. Hii chukua kwanza, fanya kazi. You see, I think this person wanted Aroko dead. No, sorry, wanted Ong'Ondo dead. Imagine paying people 850,000. That's the deposit, non-payment. Then from there, I think the other payment will be maybe completed once the job is done. Yeah, I think that was the argument. And this means that the person, the financier, yeah, the person who orchestrated this murder plot really wanted Ong'Ondo be dead. That's how it is. So one suspect, William Imoli, disclosed that Alan Omondi, the MP's bodyguard, sent him 80,000 shillings to transport unidentified individuals to the crime scene. Yani, Alan Omondi, yeah, the twist. The bodyguard who was supposed to be protecting the MP is the one who paid 80,000 Kenyan shillings just for the other person to transport the murderers to the scene. Hey, I think the financial alikuwa na pesa. Imagine umelipa watu hii pesa yote, you've paid all these people, all this amount, just to make sure that Ong'Ondo is dead. Person who financed this thing must be a millionaire. Hiyo ndio kweli. And the bodyguard must have been given a lot of money because he's the person who was with Ong'Ondo, was the person who could either end the mission or make the mission success. And in this case, the bodyguard allegedly made the mission success based on the witness statement. Now, one suspect, of course, Imoli, first he said, alisema bodyguard alipa 80,000. No, the killers were promised the remaining balance after completion of the job. Very sad. So, Mankush, the person who, of course, did the dirty job, yeah, the person who did all the work, yeah, aliua kila kitu. Is the one who took his pistol and shot Ong'Ondo very live at close range and made sure that this person will not be alive. Actually, he fired 5 rounds. 5 rounds, close range, there's no way Ong'Ondo really would have survived the attack. 5 rounds is a lot. Then, the chest carries the vital organs. So when someone shoots you around the chest, this person has really finished you. That's how it. This is where the heart is, lungs and whatever. You see. So and that's what happened with Ong'Ondo Were. The attacker shot him 44, and he made sure that this person will never walk and he will be buried. And of course, they accomplished their mission, but now they will have to face the law. And I think if at all they are guilty, they will face the music. This amount they are given, it was idea because they will definitely rot in jail. That's how the law is. Now, this assassination has shaken Kenya's political landscape, uh-huh, raising serious questions about security. MPs were really afraid, and of course, some of them even beefed up the securities, thinking that hey, we will be finished. So, ongeza bodyguards. So that's how it is, guys. And this is, of course, your best channel. And let us always meet here anytime we have this breaking jaw dropping, contents. And of course, um, let's you know, let us pray for the family and let us wish Dr. Omodo Were's family, you know, peace at this trying moment. And of course, join me as we dissect Kenya's power struggles, expose the hidden forces of at play, and analyze what this means for the future. This is Dr. Politica Kenya, and the game has only just begun. Meet you next video. Thank you.